That is so pretty.
Sound check.
Well, hello. Welcome back to another vocal analysis here at Voice Essentials. I am Dr. Dan. Today we are once again looking at EPICA, lead vocal by Simone Simons. And this is the tune Aspiral. It was one that was recommended to me by one of my viewers, I think from the last time I did an EPICA review. Because I think you're getting the picture. I love symphonic metal. It's my favorite type of heavy music. The orchestration, sort of everything about it, including the singing. And Simone is right up there with them. I'm going to dive straight into today's analysis. We, of course, will look at pitch accuracy, we'll look at resonance, and a whole range of other things, because Simone gives us so many interesting things to think about and to consider when we're looking at vocals. Here we go. Before she starts, I'm going to make the comment that what I love about that is it's so captivating. Now, everything, she's on a massive stage in front of a massive audience, big lighting rig, yeah, big sound, and yet they've been able to capture a moment of not pure silence, but certainly it's reductionist. It's minimalist. It brings us and centers us down to a single focal point. And of course, I mean, you can see the light is doing that in part as well. But Simone is doing that as well. Her body language is all about the focus. It's all about just drawing us in. Developing singers, don't be scared to do nothing. Now, in your nothingness, you have to be doing something purposefully that is about engaging and drawing in. And we're getting to see it done in an expert fashion here. Yes, she's got all of the other paraphernalia around her that helps. But you can do this in a smaller setting. You can capture and draw people in. And I just love the centeredness of her stature in this moment. Oh, that is so pretty. It's just, but you know, because she set us up, because she centered us, focused us in, we are captivated and we get to hear the purity of the note, the clarity of the tone. because the voice is heavily exposed here, I just want to have a look at pitch accuracy. Let's take it from here. Something weird's gone on there. It's beautifully accurate, isn't it? Like it's I'm hesitant to say it's been tuned because I know the reaction that I would receive, because so many people don't want to think that it could be. I don't know. Yeah, there's something's gone wrong with the capture there. I actually doubt that it is, because so many of you saw in Black and Blue that ones like EPICA or Nightwish do any tuning, and certainly I've got evidence of Nightwish not tuning Floor's voice. But this is like it's pretty bang on. Great singers like Simone can be bang on, but in a performance like this, live like this it's remarkable that it would be. I'm gonna continue on, and I'll continue to listen for pitching just to see if we hear any inaccuracies that stand out. Oh, I love her articulation through there. Listen to how precise she is in her articulation. The lyric is so important here because this piece is driven by narrative. But listen to how she does not over-emphasize the consonants. She gives us enough to give us intelligibility, but not so much that we get plosives of you know, to sort of over articulate. Let's go and have a look at that area and see what we can see with pitch accuracy. she's amazing. I think she's amazing. I've said this in other videos, and what I'm about to say does not change that at all. I suspect this has been tuned in post. It's too bang on for too long. Like I'm not hearing any inaccurate note.
Keep hope alive and watch the tables turn.
I know some of you are going to quite furiously and vigorously defend her, suggesting that that could not possibly be the case. And I'm actually quite able and willing to accept that it is not the case. I'm just looking at the evidence, peeps. I'm just looking at the evidence, and I am left wondering. I am, I don't think it's been auto-tuned, as in, someone's just been gross and placed it. But I wonder whether it's been tuned. Can I tell you? If let's pretend that it has been. For me, that actually doesn't change anything. It doesn't change my view of her as a performer. I use tuning in some of my, certainly for my album release back in long time ago, 2006, 2007, there was tuning put on it. I don't have a problem with that. And there is almost an unstated expectation in audiences worldwide that they're going to hear a singer bang on tune. Yes, I know that followers of symphonic metal apparently would, be up in arms if they discovered that were the case. That's not the case for me. I don't find myself changing my view of any singer for the use of tuning unless I suspect they can't perform live vocally without it. Does that make sense? I don't like it being used in a disingenuous way, but I don't mind it for spit and polish. Again, I'm pretending that it's been. Let me know. Leave your comments. Please leave your comments in a kind manner. I'm being, I'd like to think I'm being kind in my review of Simone, and so please, let's be in kind with your comments.
Take a lesson. If you're inquisitive, if you're always eager to know, you become an interesting person. There's nobody as powerful in the whole universe as human beings. We make ourselves what we are. Sit and do what you like to do. Start playing piano with your 2 fingers, and you play marvelously. Only you can create yourself.
It's one of my favourite instruments is the cello.
In anybody else.
It's so warm.
But yourself. Sit down and make yourself. It depends on you.
So EPICA, isn't it? So big. that section does leave me a little bit more leaning towards the fact that it's been worked on in post, because that, I wonder whether that's a post-take vocal. It sounds tonally quite different to what the other sections were. So if we come up to here,
Free of all the waiting, open hearts renewed of faith again, wide awake to see a new day, souls find freedom.
Moises is able to really pull that vocal out because it's so distinct in the mix, like it has a real clarity to it, a beautiful clarity. It sounds fantastic. And certainly she's going into more of a twang sound, as you can see the strength of the second, the third harmonics here gives us that real clarity of tone that really cuts through the rest of the audio landscape, the choir, the band, the orchestra. But it does sound like it's sitting like as a distinct non-live vocal, and I hear that as being quite distinct. Like if we come back to here, you can hear where there's it's quite like this is back earlier in the piece. Whereas we come back up to here.
We are free of all the waiting, open hearts renewed of faith again.
So that's got certainly less room verb in it, whereas this has got sort of the spatial verb.
Scars and tears set free.
Now that may just be a changing of the effects that are being applied at a different moment in time. Back to
We
here.
are free of all the waiting, open hearts renewed of faith again, wide awake to see a new day, souls find freedom.
Let me know in the comments below what you think may or may not be going on there.
We are free of all the waiting, open hearts renewed of faith again, wide awake to see a new day, souls find freedom. We are free of all the waiting, open hearts renewed of faith again, wide awake to see a new day, souls are free to shine.
Let's see if we can see any different, like any change. Actually, I think it has to come back a little bit further.
Today, souls are free to shine.
She certainly changes her own vocal tone there.
Free to shine.
And we're back into the more open room presence.
That gives us arms to hold, to be at peace.
Yeah. Of course, I don't know. I'm left wondering.
Souls are free to shine and move a world that gives us arms to hold, to be at peace. Simone
so cool. Like I think she's amazing. I think the band's amazing. I think the arrangements, they're just mind-boggling. Blah, blah, blah. Use your words, Daniel. Mind-boggling as to how big and grand they are. You know, they're deserving of all of the accolades that they receive. So deserving. I'm going to be keen to read your comments, your thoughts as to what we observed together. Am I just completely barking up the wrong tree? I could be. I never go into these things, being absolutely categoric. One thing academia has taught me is that it's not about having the best answers. Sometimes it's about asking the best questions. And I'm just left asking questions. When I see the evidence, what does that show me? What does that show us? Don't know. I look forward to seeing you in the next vocal analysis video. I'm Dr. Dan. Sing well.